Good morning, team. Welcome back to the Commute. If you're new here, my name is Michael. I'm a school teacher. This is my daily drive to and from work, where I spend 20 minutes having a chat with you. It's like a podcast, but in the car. If you enjoy, please subscribe, leave a like. It helps out immensely, and you'll know when I next upload. We've got the Cranberries on the radio this morning, by the way, for anyone interested. Bury the Hatchet. Fantastic album. Probably my favourite Cranberries album. And they've got some goodies. Maybe an unpopular opinion there, but there's some fantastic songs in it. Now, this episode's just a catch-up. I've got no topic in mind, but I just wanted to talk about the weekend and what I've been up to, what I've been feeling, what I've been doing. I'm just sitting at traffic lights at the moment, hoping they're going to turn green, because I'm already running a little bit late to work this morning. Oh, it's chilly today. Matariki's coming up soon. It's Matariki week at school. So the whole school as a whole has been decorating for Matariki. We're doing this beautiful blackout display. And we're getting UV lights in, and everyone's been doing like fluoro artwork. So we've blacked out one of the rooms, as I said, at the school. And we're gonna have this walk-through display that glows in the dark. It's gonna be fabulous. We're having a fluoro day as well, so that when we walk the kids through, all of their clothes glow in the dark. It's gonna be really cool. And then we've got a really lovely whakawhanaungatanga tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. All the teachers are gathering together to connect, and yeah, it should be lovely. It's got a really good week ahead, our school does. This weekend's been pretty grand, I've got to say. Doesn't get much better than the weekend we've had. Friday night I was pretty exhausted. What did I end up doing? Georgia was at book club, which is one of the things she loves going to, so she had a great Friday night. I ended up watching an old western called The Professionals, I believe it was called. I think it came out in the 60s. It was alright. I think it's what you'd expect from a western from the 60s. Netflix had a really shocking selection for westerns. I've been recommended Old Henry, but I wanted something older. I wanted something, yeah. I like old television. There's a charm to it that you don't get nowadays. And yeah, I read a bit of my book. And then Georgia was home. Saturday was great. Saturday was really lovely. I had a very slow morning. Georgia wasn't up till about 11 a.m. She just finished her big placement. And now she's got a little bit of breathing room, so first time she could ever lie in for quite a while. And I'm quite an early riser, so I got up about 7. Had a very slow morning, got through quite a few cups of coffee before Georgia woke up. Read my book, played BioShock. Gosh, I'm loving BioShock. Never got around to playing it when it first came out. I was too young. I think it came out in 2007. And 2007 I would have been 4, 5, 6 years old. So way too young. But no, I'm playing it on the Switch and it's fantastic. It's really reigniting my passion for gaming, because I kind of lost that for quite a while. But I'm loving it. It's keeping me really busy. And it's unique, which is nice. It's a real nice change. I feel like I've been oversaturated by open world games and I needed a change. So it's really nice to have something that's not open world and is a bit more linear. And then by the time Georgia was up, we did a few chores and set off to her parents, because it was Georgia's mum's 60th birthday this weekend, and we helped set up for the party, which really wasn't much setting up. It was more or less just putting food out and making it look pretty on the table. But we had some really nice time with Fano. Georgia's sister drove down from Auckland with her partner. So we had the whole family together, which was really nice. This is not the vibe. Promises isn't either. Promises is very heavy. This is though. Lovely song, this. And then yeah, we had a party. The rugby was on. It was the Chiefs versus the Blues. So we ended up watching a bit of that. And then honestly, sorry. Oh wow. I am not awake this morning. And then honestly, Georgia and I just snuck off and went to bed because we were knackered. We were so tired. So we very quietly left the party, went and read our book for a bit and conked out by about 9:30, I think it was. As I said, the term's catching up with me. If you don't know, I'm a school teacher, and we're in week 9. So almost at the holidays, and I am shattered. As I said, Georgia's just finished her placement, so she's really tired too. And then, yeah, Sunday, what did we do? We had a lovely breakfast, because Sunday was Kate's actual birthday. So we, what did we have? We had smoothies, we had almond croissants, cinnamon scrolls and pancakes, which was lovely. A very sweet treat for the morning, but it was Kate's birthday, so why not? You've got to have those moments. It was lovely. And then Georgia's sister and her partner left for Auckland, and we sat down and watched the last Doctor Who episode of the year. Holy moly! We watched the season finale of Ncuti Gawa's first series as the Doctor. Can't remember what it was called, but holy moly, that finale was amazing. It really felt like old Who. As I said, it's the biggest compliment I can ever give Doctor Who now, is it felt like old Who. It was brilliant. It was truly, truly fantastic. I loved it. A lot of tip-offs to old Who. I won't spoil it, but the TARDIS gets a makeover for a little bit, and some of the gems hidden in there were just amazing. And as I said, the tip-offs to old Doctors. I thought it was a brilliant episode. Really, really brilliant. And the ending was fine. That's the best way to put it. It was fine. I think I would have liked Ruby's story to equate to a bit more, but I suppose that's the beauty of what they're trying to get across. Was yeah, I won't spoil it. I'm not going to say any more in case you haven't watched it. But it was a very good episode, apart from the ending. The ending was fine. It was okay. It's what I've come to expect with New Who. And then I love this song, probably my favourite song on the album, Just My Imagination. It's not the best song, but it's my favourite. We used to play, we would hit the town on Friday night, stay in bed until Sunday. We used to be so free, we were living for the love we had, living not for reality. Great tune, this. Just My Imagination, the Cranberries. If you need a bit of a dopamine hit, listen to Just My Imagination. Really lovely little song, this. Poor old Dolores. But yeah, we went and did the supermarket shopping. Thing with being a teacher is anytime you go to the supermarket, you see like 5 people you know. So I saw some parents, I saw one of the teacher aides at my school, saw one of the teachers I teach with. So whenever you go to the supermarket, it becomes quite a social gathering, the supermarket. Stop and chat for 5 minutes with each person you see. Just Wow, that's low cloud. Holy moly, it's foggy this morning. Goodness me, that's low cloud. Wow. And then we went in, oh gosh, we are such grandparents, Georgia and I. We really are. We're the definition of granny and granddads. Of all things, we've bought a telephone table. Now, for those that don't know what a telephone table is, if you're of Gen Z and Gen Alpha, which we are, we're just granddads, grandparents. A telephone table is something that I imagine your gran and granddad would have had in their home. It is quite literally a table with a small seat directly attached to it that your landline used to sit on, and you take telephone calls on it. My gran had one, I think my nana had one as well, and they're well out of fashion because no one has landlines anymore, but I still think they're really lovely bits of furniture. I love retro, I love quirky, I love stuff with character, and I always thought old phone table would be really lovely for our entranceway, because it's somewhere to put your keys down, sit down and tie your shoelaces, and as I said, I just think it's a nice bit of furniture to enter your home to. And anyway, we've been looking for months and months for the right one. We weren't in any rush because our entranceway is quite nice as it is, but we said when the right telephone table comes up, we'll grab it. And I saw one on Saturday night, maybe Friday night, on Facebook Marketplace. It's only $50, 50 New Zealand dollars, which is about 30 American dollars for all those folks abroad, or maybe like 25 British pounds. And this lady had shabby chiced it and done it up. This really lovely shabby chic blue, and it had a drawer, brand new golden handle, and we're like, you know what? It's quirky, it's colourful, it's got enough character for us to buy it. And so we picked that up on Sunday afternoon, and now it's sitting in our entranceway, and it's a lovely little seat, as I said, to tie your laces on and put your keys down. So we picked that up. Other thing I forgot to mention was, again, impulsive spending when it comes to second-hand books. I'm terrible. On Saturday, before we went to George's parents', we stopped by Xanadu Book Exchange, my favourite bookstore. If you're in New Zealand, check it out. It's the best bookstore in the world. Nothing over $5. It's really humble and lovely. I picked up a book called The Oxbow Incident by John Van Trollberg. I can't remember the author's name, but it's a very famous Western. And I've somehow managed to grow my reading list even more. I need to get off Reddit. Reddit's terrible for book suggestions because I go down rabbit holes. So I picked that up for about $4. And I picked up an old Western called Shane as well. Apparently that one's quite good. I need to stop buying. I'm really bad when it comes to second-hand books. But yeah, that was our weekend. And then on Sunday evening, Lara came round, so that was last night, which was really, really nice. Lara came round about 5 o'clock, and honestly, we just talked for about 3.5 hours. It was really lovely. I really, really enjoyed last night. Don't Want Desperate Andy. Saving Grace is quite nice. Half of the album's quite heavy, like you'd expect from the Cranberries, but half of it's really gentle too. One of my, I named my reading groups after bands so that I can keep track of who I'm teaching. One of my reading groups are called the Cranberries. I've got the Who, the Cranberries, and the Beatles at the moment. I did have the Rolling Stones, but that group's disbanded. When we redid our reading groups, they weren't at the right level, so we spread them across other groups. I don't know if you can see out my window the fog, holy moly. But no, it's been a good weekend. It's been a really smashing weekend. Filled my bucket. Really filled my bucket. As I said, people are the most important thing in the world. We forget that. Human connection is the purest and rawest form of happiness I think we can achieve. Yeah, it was a lovely weekend. Lovely weekend of connection. Makes me realise how important it is to go out and not just lock ourselves away at home. Whilst home is lovely and it's a place I absolutely love to be in, I almost love to be in it too much. It's good to go out and be around other people. Little things by saving grace. But yeah, I'm basically at school. We've got a chill week ahead. We're into our 9th week. I think we're into like chapter 3 of our maths program, chapter 4. It's a short week, 4-day week because of Matariki, which is lovely. I think the kids are tired and we're tired, so it lines up quite nicely for us having a long weekend. And yeah, as I said, we're just tootling on by. We've not, oh my gosh, we do. We are going to visit a retirement village with our students this week. I'm very excited for that. Again, it's that connection, it's that human connection. I think that'll be really special, and it'll be really, really lovely for my students to connect with their community. Yeah, we've got a good week ahead. I'm just tired now. As I said, I've already had a coffee, but I'm really knackered. Copycat's a good song. Very upbeat. I might leave you with that. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon or evening, team. It was so lovely to catch up with you. Do apologise I had no topic today, but I just wanted to talk to the weekend. As I said, this is my video diary. Love to you and your family and your friends. Hope something makes you smile today, something makes you laugh. And I'll see you on the next episode of The Commute. This was the Cranberries. I'm Michael. This was The Commute. I'm signing out. Harira kakite. Bye bye. Such a good song. Everyone else. Okay, bye.